pull up, see if I can pull another page up on this thing, if I can figure it out.
All right, we are now live. I'm gonna turn the video on, right, and let it play out. Once it play out, then we'll step in.
Yeah, I'm still working with this thing, trying to find.
Okay.
Really good.
Shawty bad. You a bad boy, nigga. Now she told you that you not that nigga. Shawty had it right, she might say tonight. Don't ask me, you better ask your nigga. She might put it down like the top bag. She might do it all, I can't stop that. Yeah. She gon' put it. Whip it, top rich. Diamonds on me, Fiji. I'm hucking like BB. Think her name was Kiki. I think named her Riri, yeah. I just hit a 3-piece, little bitch think she sneaky. We don't keep it PG, you pay, she get freaky, yeah. Work. Nigga mad, cause I took his bitch, then I ran with it. I was in, cause I know you side, in a stand with it. Niggas stain that fire, looking cool, till they playing with it. Pull up on this block, with that drum, like a band hit it. Every girl you wifing, boy, you know that I been hit it.
It's going down. It's going
I tell you what, man, life is funny. You know what I mean? Life can be funny. You know, growing up, man, I compared myself to all the wrong things. You know, trying to be somebody that I never was. It was never in me to be a copy of someone else. You know, I had negative role models, drug dealers, rappers, you know, OGs, you know, players. You know, even when it comes to the movies, you know, looking at actors and stuff like that, you know, they was just a bad influence on my life. And the more I compared myself, it looked like the deeper down the hole I went. You know, going through a life that was not pleasing, you know, to Christ. But as I got older and the more failures I had in my life, you know, it brought me to a point to submit to God, you know. And what I started doing, stop comparing myself to those whom I thought was a big influence in the earth, in the world, in my neighborhood. but it wasn't. So I learned to compare myself to who I am today, so that I can be a better version of myself tomorrow. So I tell you guys that, man, to all my brothers and sisters out there, never compare yourself to no one else. They're not perfect. Just be a better you. Be better for Christ. Stay righteous, baby.
Yeah. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. We're just trying to wait and give people time to come in. So I'm gonna play this video one more time, and after that, we are going to get started. Ron, you about got everything good, running good for you?
Yeah, about as good as it's gonna get, my brother.
All right. We get this thing up and popping. So let's give about maybe about 2-3 more minutes, man. And after that, we're gonna go on the flow on into it.
Yeah, all right.
Oh yeah. Shawty bad. You a bad boy, nigga. Man, she told you that you not that nigga. You ain't fucking. Shawty had it right, she might say tonight. Don't ask me, you better ask your nigga. She might put it down like the top bag. She might do it all, I can't stop that. Yeah. She gon' put in. Whip it, top wrist. Diamonds on me, Fiji. I'm her king like BB. Think her name was Kiki. I nicknamed her Riri, yeah. Riri. I just hit a 3-piece. Little bitch think she sneaky. We don't keep it PG. You pay, she get freaky, yeah. Work. Nigga mad cause I took his bitch, then I ran with it. Papa Zen cause I know you sat in a stand with it. Niggas think that fire looking cool till they playing with it. Pull up on this block with that drum like a band hit it. Every girl you wifing, boy, you know that I been hit it.
It's going down. It's going down. It's going It's going down.
I'm gonna cut it. What's up, Haran? What's going on, my brother?
What's happening, my brother?
Hey, man, another day, man. It's a blessing to, I get what they say is a blessing to be on this side of the grind. Or how they be saying that now?
Blessing to be on this side, period.
Hey, I know that right. You right about that now. Hey, I can't complain about that. You know what I mean? I know a lot of times we do complain. You know what I'm saying? You know, we
Yeah.
complain about everything, man. You know how we are sometimes, man.
Oh yeah.
People in the, you know what I mean? It's just
Right.
that, you know, I guess it's just that flesh, man. You know, fighting that flesh every day.
Right.
You know, so you know, it is what it is. So how everything working on your side, my brother?
Everything been good, my brother. Slow motion, but it's good.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? It seems like, man, I tell you what, bro. When you paying bills, man, bro, it seems like the first of the month comes so fast. You know what I mean? But when I was younger, man, it seemed like it took forever. You know what I mean? It seemed like it took forever, man, for you know, for certain days to come. You know, if it's
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting on some money. You know what I'm saying? Almost like, you know what I mean? Even though, you know, we don't celebrate Christmas, but, you know, income tax time feels just like Christmas.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It takes so long, you know what I'm saying? You be on filed that check, you know, filed your income tax, man. All you do is just waiting on that money. You know what I mean? And probably majority of us, you know what I'm saying? Majority of us probably waiting on that money so we can get to somebody else. Pay
That's what
some
it's gonna
bills.
be.
You know what I mean? So, hey, I guess, hey, man, that's just the way it is, man. But yeah, man. So, yeah. So, I guess, man. Hey, the topic, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like, you know, maybe life experiences, man, got me. Well, you know what I mean? That can women tell the truth? You know what I'm saying? I mean, can they honestly tell the truth? You know what I mean? Because you know, maybe you can prove me wrong, brother. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you know, I know we don't agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? Except salvation. You know what I mean? But you know, that's the beauty of, you know, having a conversation and being, you know, individuals that we're able to bring something, you know what I'm saying, to the discussion that can either edify us and build us up, or it can correct us. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's the way I look at things, man. I don't, you know, in the time you just don't try to knock nobody on what they believe and, you know what I'm saying, how they feel, you know, their opinions and stuff like that.
Right.
But you know, I still pose that question, man. You know, can women tell the truth?
Yeah. Well,
Can,
maybe we'll get some people here to answer that for us, man. Hopefully, but yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna roll it along and
Yeah.
pretty sure, you know, like I said, around trying to balance out a good time, you know, when everybody is pretty much at home and stuff like that. And plus, you know, I guess we always got to keep in mind that, you know, we got competition. You know what I mean? And us being new to the podcast, you know what I'm saying, world, you know, we just learning as we go, man. And you know, most high willing, man, you know, the thing gonna get better, you know, and I think, you know, being honest and truthful and just talking about situations and circumstances, man, that we deal with every day. You know what I mean? You know, the whole podcast, you know what I'm saying? I think if we're gonna get on here and talk, you know what I mean, we should have something that's gonna edify people. You know what I mean? Something that's gonna build them up and also correct them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So we can just, you know, we just can't give you good, and don't give you the bad. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
good and bad. It's definitely good and bad.
You know what I mean? I mean, how can we, you know, call ourselves Christians? You know what I'm saying? If we can't tell the truth, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, so you know that's what it's all about. I think personally, this is a hell of a topic. You know what I mean? But I,
It's
you know, like,
definitely.
yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's a hell of a topic now. Yeah, I mean, literally, literally, it's a hell of a topic. Can women tell the truth?
Who
Can you
lied better?
love? Yeah, I mean, shoot, man. You know,
Can
who
you
lie
tell the
better?
truth?
I don't know. You know what I mean? Shoot, man. You know what? Who lie better? Who lie better? Just my opinion off the fly. Man, I'm gonna say women, man.
All right.
I believe women lie better than men. You know what I mean? I mean, personally, I do. I guess from the the research and the stuff that I was able to actually research and different videos and looking at different content. I guess they kind of it influenced what I believe in now. So, but I know growing up, like I said, I can always go back to my personal experiences. Being around my homeboys and stuff like that, man. Them joker there, boy, was something serious, boy. I'm talking about, man, I don't know everything they were telling these women. You know what I mean? But whatever they were telling them, they were believing it. And I mean, because they wasn't telling them, Haran, in a way, I got to agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you to a certain extent, right? And the reason why I believe that, men, we were the best liars, but in 2023, I believe, from 2000 all the way up to now, brother, I think they did us. Because
women, they know how to hide it better than we do. Put it that way.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, no doubt about that. Now, man, you pin us against the wall, man, we'll fold up.
Yeah, they can. We'll tell on ourselves, and they can hide their lives better than
Yeah, they can. They way better at it, man. Like I said, we fold on the pressure. You know what I mean? We fold on the pressure, boy. And look, don't let us, have something to drink. If we drinking something, oh man, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? If you and your homeboy out there doing something, and both of y'all start drinking around the girls, some girls that y'all trying to get with. Oh man, one of y'all finna tell. Y'all gonna say something you didn't mean to say. You just gonna mess everything up, man. You gonna mess it all up. You know what I mean? But I mean, to go back to that, man. Men, like I said before 2000. No, I'm gonna say before. Let me go back a little further than that. For what I can remember in my own experience, I would say before 2000, because my homeboys, man, they had to been telling these girls some serious lies, and I know some of the lies they were telling them. And one of the biggest lies they told them, man. This right here was like, when they've been trying to get the sex from the girl, and this like the last result. This the last thing they ever want to do, to tell a lie to a woman. And that's when they tell that woman they love them. But that's like the last thing you do out of all your lives. If that don't work, it all boils down to you having to say, "I love you." And you know damn well you don't love that girl. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying the truth now. You know what I'm saying the truth, especially when you want something bad, when you trying to get something bad, boy. You've been working on the man. She been holding out. You don't did everything else. But she waiting on it too. You can see her. You can see it in her eyes, man. And she waiting on you to say you love her. And man, you end up having to say it. You don't mean it. Then after you don't have the sex, see that you like, damn. You know what I mean? She in love. She she trying to hug on you, stuff like that. And you like, no. You know what I mean? You got to get off of him. I got to drop you off. You know what I mean? So I can move on. You know what I'm saying? I did my accomplishment. I don't accomplish my mission. You know what I'm saying? But but then you got to look at breaking the girl hard because you in love with that girl, but that used to be the last result, man. That's what they wanted the brother to say.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But the
girls got their heart broken by a nigga lying, boy.
Man, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm one of them dudes, man. But like I said, I wasn't there like my homeboy. I know
we all been there, dude, bro. We all been there.
You know what I mean? So but like I said, I'm nothing like my homeboy. They know who they are. Hey,
At
you
least
know I
you
ain't
can
gonna bust
admit
y'all out.
that you've been there and done it. You know, some people still won't admit that they have done it. You know,
Yeah, yeah. So I need to get some of them joker to
I ain't
call
never
me.
lied. I ain't never lied to no girl. No damn way you just told me.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But you know, one thing I do believe this, though. I believe that, say for instance, that we get guys on. Okay, matter of fact, I want to prove my point.
Mm.
Okay, if I ask you, right,
Uh-huh.
have you ever when you were, you know, younger back in the day before you were married or whatever, had you ever cheated on a woman? You know, girlfriend, boyfriend, you cheated on. Have you ever done that?
Sure.
Now you see how easy that was for you to answer that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know what I mean. Now, and the reason why I say that because a lot of things that for men will not. It's not like a bad reputation for us. Like
Uh-huh.
if you were to ask, like if you ask a man like how many women he think he don't had sex with when he
Uh-huh.
was maybe in high school, if he can go from high school all the way up the way he at now, you know what I'm saying? Chances are you have to put the question in a way that he won't condemn himself. You know what I mean? So you'll probably say, you know what I mean, all the way up until you decide you're gonna be in a truthful relationship, a loyal relationship. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But you know, I believe most guys, man, because you know they'll be truthful if they say
But
that they
can
don't.
a woman tell how many they been with?
Okay, that's what we're trying to get to, man. That's why I said, man. You know, it's like, you know, but they take pride in doing it.
They
But
say
you know
no.
what I'm
Then
saying?
most of them said, you ask them how many of you did it, can you count on your hands? Some of them was like, yeah, under 5.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I had to ask a series of questions, man. Like, you know, where you growing up at? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know, what your is your mama married? How many kids? How many brothers and sisters you got? Are they all by the same daddy? Like, no, man. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? But but see, for a man, if a man go out here and sleep with a man can sleep with 30 to 40 women, brother, in a lifetime, and he won't have no kind of negative name attached to him. He won't be called a whoremonger. You know, he just won't be looked at bad.
Yeah,
And
but they'll
really,
say he's still a cheater, but he know he won't be looked at bad.
yeah, but shoot, man, but check this out, man. This is what I noted though, Haran, that man, like I said, they'll holler to do the cheater, but why they still chasing him? That man, I'm telling you, bro, I believe that majority of these women don't want no good man, bro. They especially in what I notice about Christian women. See, I'm beginning to really truly believe they say they want a good man, but they don't, brother. They want a Boaz and a Tupac intertwined together. You see what I'm saying? That's what they want. They want a man that know the scripture for, you know, when it's time to know the scripture, like on Sunday. But everything from Monday to Saturday, they want Tupac. They want a thug dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Or they want a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? They don't want a Boaz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, you
Right,
get a
right.
lot of, I mean, prime example. If you try to get a woman to read scripture every day, do you think that at some point in time she'd be like, I'm tired of doing this? You know what I'm saying? She'll get
Uh,
bored, or she'll put the Bible up, or you know, may say you read too much. You know what I mean? You like, hold on now, we both Christian people, we both believers. You know what I'm saying? This is something we supposed to love doing. You know what I mean?
man, I'm looking at this article. It said like
Yeah. Say it, bro. Say it.
25% of men said they lied to their mothers,
25%.
but only 20% of women admitted telling a tall one. They said they only 10% or 10 said they lied to their partner. Only 10% of women
10%.
said they lied to their partner.
10% of women say they lie to their partner.
Yeah.
Well, you know, hey man, I tell you what, then I mean that what the stats said or what the stats say, you know. I mean, what do you got? What year that stat was brought out? Look, that stat was brought out in 1985. Well,
Hey, I don't say, but it was. It looked like there's an old stat though, boy, for 2010. Look like.
Yeah, but you know, it ain't too
I'm
far
like,
off,
man,
bro.
that's crazy.
I
That's
mean,
in
really,
2010, so you can imagine what it could be today.
yeah, you're right, man. 'Cause, you know, it probably done boosted up and everything, man, by the day. So shoes, man, there's no telling what the numbers are now. But you know what I mean? But I believe that the as far as being like faithful and stuff like that, you know, I don't, you know, today, like I said, man, I still say that women, you know what I'm saying, they tell more lies, man. You know, they good at it, bro. You know what I
Listen,
mean?
hey, I'm just looking at some of the lies that women tell.
But
Nothing wrong. I'm fine.
oh man, oh hell yeah, that's a big one,
I
especially when you
didn't
ask
have that
what's
much.
wrong
I
with it.
didn't have that much to drink.
Yeah, but
I
they
got
started
a
falling
headache.
on.
I got a headache.
Oh
It
yeah,
was.
you know we don't heard that many nights. I got a headache. My stomach hurt. Oh man, come on with that, man. I need to start using. Oh, yeah, I got a headache.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Now look, that sound like good down. Look, that sound like good, boy. You know that we good at saying they be like, where you call back 3-4 times? Where you at?
They said no, I didn't throw it away. It just.
I actually, man, got a
It's just what I always wanted. No,
man, they said I never done that before.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying you go, yeah, you hey, look, you know we
A
got
man tell you I'm stuck in traffic.
I told that's
Sorry,
something. I told that
sorry.
something.
It was say sorry I missed your call.
Yeah, I miss your call. You know, I'm stuck in traffic right now. You know, there we are, man. We doing something
I
else, you
had no
know.
signal on my cell phone. That's me.
Yeah, we
And I
lost you
had
my thing. I
too much to
lost.
drink.
We got a bad connection.
Yeah, something.
You know, so,
That's
sometimes when we don't feel like talking, we'll say
that. Yeah.
sometimes we'll say that when we don't feel like talking. We trying to change the subject.
Yeah, both of them, men and women say the same thing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine. They both said that. Or I
Yeah,
had something to drink, or I had something to drink, or too much to drink.
yeah. Because I definitely don't heard it now. I don't heard of, you know, being in the club and stuff like that, man. Man, it's especially like I said, if we intoxicated, man, ain't no telling what lie come out of man's mind. Man, we gonna say anything to get you home or get you to that room.
Say science prove it. Men lie more than women.
Man, look, but you got look. I know I feel like I'm defending men, but I'm just going back to my days before, you know what I'm saying, I changed my life. You know what I'm saying? That
They
women
say
made it hard.
who's more honest, men or women?
Well, women probably more honest. You know what I mean? They probably more honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure ain't too much change. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all lie, but yeah, brothers probably lie a lot more. But this day and age, I don't think they lie too much. I don't even think they really got to tell a lie no more. And the reason why I said that, right? Because if you go back, even if you go back, let's say maybe 20 to 30 years ago, you know what I mean? Or go back to when you was 18. You know what I'm saying? And if you wanted to have sex with a girl, hell, you had to lie. You know what I mean? That was the only way you gonna ever get the sex from them. You know what I'm saying? You had to tell a lie. You had to tell a lot of lies. Whatever it took, you told that lie. You know what I mean? You tell her, hey, yeah, you even tell her that you got protection. And know damn well you ain't got nothing. You know, I'm telling you, bro, we had to lie. But see, I started, you know what I'm saying, brothers started, I believe, started waking up when that movie came out with Martin Lawrence, Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Yeah.
You know, that when brothers started like, oh, hell no, man, we got to start telling these women we love them. You know, because they'll start running over brothers, you know what I'm saying, setting cars on fire, scratching the car up, busting the windows up. You know, and that's one way to get a man. Now, you hit a man in his pocket, oh, bro, you better believe he understands exactly, you know, what you're trying to say. And he will cut you off. I mean, you is a rap. You interfere, if you interfere with our money, oh, we will cut you off. No doubt about that. You know. But I got a question for you though, man. Check this out, Haran. Do men and women love the same? Do we love the same?
No. I think women love harder than men do.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? I think they do also. You know, because like we were just saying, is that we got to lie in order to get sex. So for a woman, man, she want to feel that she's secure. You know what I mean? And like, you know, I just feel like, you know, especially women back then, they were more, how can I put it? They cherish those special moments. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot more than what they do now. So brothers, in order to even get sex from a woman, you know, back then, you had to tell a bunch of lies. So, you know, with that being said, you know, I just feel like they wanted a more emotional attachment. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to relationships or when it comes to, you know, just bonding. You know, men, you know what I'm saying? We can love. But see, the thing with men, we can only love one. You know what I'm saying? We can only love one. But sex wise, we enjoy it, but we don't love them. You know what I mean? You know, that's one of the best ways.
You said a man can have multiple partners, but love the one they really love and just mess around with the one they don't care about.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do it, man. Me personally, myself, like I said, man, younger man, you know, it just wasn't nothing to, you know, go to the club, you know, if a woman like you like her, whatever, you know, and shoot, man, and then, you know, that night just went on, you know, but when the morning came, man, one that I was trying to get back in contact with you or trying to get to know you. You know what I mean? And the only time I seen that brothers really tried to do that after, even if it was a one night stand, that brothers tried to do something like that, if they didn't have nobody in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't have a main girl. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't have no main girl in the beginning, see, now they just want to mingle. So they'll look for, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, men, we do want to go on dates. We want to do that. We want to spend our money. You know what I'm saying? We want to go to the movies. You know what I'm saying? We want to do those things. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have
that new list they got out. The women don't want to go to no movie, man.
Well, I tell you what, then, hey, but you know what though, man? But you know what tripped me out, you know, not trying to change the subject, nothing like that, but how can you put up so many demands and you got all these damn children? You know what I mean? You should be thankful if I take you to what's the restaurant? What the other one? Olive Garden. You know what I mean? You should be thankful that we go if I take you to Olive Garden. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, you want to get your kids something while we're at Olive Garden, you know, and I know you got children before I took you out. Okay, yeah, go get your kids and get them a kid meal, though. You know what I mean? You know, get them a kid meal. You know, but now, man, you got these women, man. I'm just saying, man, it's different, man. You know, like for instance, I had this brother, and I probably told this story many times before. Man, that guy, he worked with me, right? Young dude. You know, the dude making close to $30 an hour, right? So, you know what I'm saying? We coming through the drive-through, so he, you know, it was a young lady, nice looking young lady. So he was trying to holler at her or whatever, bro. The man was just in, you know, dirty clothes. He was dirty, needed a haircut. But I knew the brother, you know what I'm saying, had it going on because he had like a side business and plus he was working there, you know. And like I said, I know the brother was stacking his money up. But man, the girl just, man, she dissed him, man. She dissed him, bro. You know what I mean? And the crazy part, while we were sitting there actually waiting on the order, another guy walked in there. You know what I mean? And man, he looked more like a, you know, drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Ain't knocking them brother that dress like that, whatever they doing in their life. You know, they got to answer to God for that, for what they do. But she was more attractive to him. You know what I mean? She didn't want a man that was working. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing in her mind, she thought that when she seen our uniform, that all of us didn't make it in money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at her. She should be thankful that any man trying to holler at her. You know what I mean? And you working in Burger King? You know, I just think it don't got outrageous, man. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, I can understand a woman if you ranked her like somebody like Halle Berry, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Or somebody like Beyonce, you know, somebody up on those that level. You know what I mean? I can understand them having like standards, you know what I'm saying, wanting the guy to have all this, you know what I mean? Because their beauty make up for it. But when you got these women, man, that they rank under 5, talking about, you know, all these requirements, I'm like, brothers ain't finna too much do that. Not the brother that you want. You know what I'm saying? And even the brother that you look at as like a second screen, they don't even want you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even try to do that. Right. You know what I mean? So, I mean, man, the stuff is ridiculous, man. You know, the mindset now. But hey, it is what it is. You know, but maybe you can explain it, man. You know, why men don't fall in love with side chicks. Even though we brushed on that a little bit, but I mean, you got it in a particular reason.
You got some that probably do fall in love.
You think we got brothers out here that fall in love with side chicks, man?
Sure. I think we do. Because they doing something that their wife not doing.
Yeah, but we don't fall
But then they're lie, but they still a lie to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, when they just
they gonna tell them they gonna leave their wife for them, but then they don't. So I mean, but they be in love with it, but they just not in love enough to leave their wife. It's crazy.
Yeah, because see, I'm like, now you know what, I can see brothers actually fall in love with side chicks, and I'm gonna tell you just off the top of my head what I think will probably cause a brother to do that. If it's a brother that when he was younger that had low self-esteem, you know what I'm saying, when he was growing up and didn't really have, didn't have those like relationship with a lot of women, I can see him later on fall in love with a side chick. You know what I mean? Or if a brother came, for some reason, he didn't have much money and obviously he just came, obviously he just had a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I can see a man like that falling in love with a side chick. But if you take a brother that actually had, women was easy to him to get. You know what I'm saying? When this brother get older, man, I mean, the chance of him falling in love with a side chick is slim.
Yeah, when he get older, I don't think he will,
But that's all. That's just my, my opinion, my thought process on that, man. Because I know money don't do nothing but really just boost whatever your personality is. If you're a fool before you got money, guess what? You're gonna be a bigger fool when you do get money. You know what I mean? So that's all I think money do. But money do put you in certain rooms with certain types of women. You know what I mean? It'll put you in certain rooms with certain types of women. And it also a tool. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got money, guess what? You got the option to wear nice clothes, to drive nice cars, to take, these ladies to these nice restaurants and stuff like that. So you got more options.
Yeah, women want a well-dressed man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but hell, man, but
They definitely look at how you dress.
yeah, but like I said, they don't know. Some of these women don't know what they want. They don't know if they want a Boaz or a Tupac. But like I said, they want both of them, bro. I mean, they want a dude to be thugged out one day, and then they want you to be in a preacher gown. You know what I'm saying? The next day. You know, I'll tell you what, man, it's hard to understand some of these women, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to understand them. You know, but like I say, man, but what we talking about for the dude fall in love with side chicks, yeah. I think it do happen, but like I said, I think it's a lot that has to do with how that man growed up. You know what I mean? Because he might have been what they call ugly duckling. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, man, you could be, I don't want to call no rapper name out, but it's a Flavor Flav. You know what I'm saying? he wasn't the best looking dude out there. You know what I mean? But I tell you one thing, but when he got that money, hey, his selection of women changed. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, that dude got women that that guys that was in high school, you know what I'm saying, should have those type of women. You know what I'm saying? They were nice looking dudes, man, had the good curly hair. They were women wanted, but you take a guy, man, like I said, when they get that money, boy.
I just like you, man. You got that good curly hair, yeah.
Man, please now, but I got that Niger hair. I got that Niger hair, bro. You know what I mean? I got that Niger hair. Well, check this out, man. Can a woman love her husband, right, and have no feelings for a side dude? Can a woman do that?
Hey, that's a good question, because some of them have feelings for the side guy.
I mean, I'm just saying, we talked about that earlier,
because like you said, he doing something that her husband not doing.
It got to be, bro, because I just don't, and that's why I feel like, you know what I mean, when we talk about the topic, can women tell the truth? Can you love two men at the same time? And I just don't believe that they can actually do that. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, if you're married, right, and women are more emotional, you know what I'm saying? I believe they look for that connection. Any man they want to talk to, they look for a connection with that man. It got to be something about that man that they really, really like.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Ask this question then. You saying that in a sense, because they got these people who got 2, 3 women as their wife. So and you say do he love all 3 of them?
Yeah.
Or do they all 3 love him?
Well, I do know it's a exchange. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't I don't know. I don't know if you can love, because even as men, we can have multiple cars, but we always have our favorite. You know what I'm saying? Now I think when we look at and I don't want to go too far off, but like say for instance, using as an example, like children, you know what I'm saying? We can look at them and we can, if they, you know what I'm saying? We rank them by what they do. You know what I'm saying? From good to bad. If you one of them children that don't give me a lot of problems, get what? I'm gonna like you a lot more.
Your favorite.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could be your favorite. And really, if all of them are not giving you any problems, all of them can be your favorite. You know what I mean? I know as a man, you know what I'm saying? I look at that's the way I judge. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at, how you respect me. You know what I'm saying? And how you respect me tells me how much you love me. You know what I mean? And I really don't, because love is more than, love is actually not a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Love is a commandment. It's something that we're supposed to do regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I will rank them. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I use that word respect. Now, when you was talking about can a man love all three of those wives, I think, you know, in a way, I think it's possible. You know what I'm saying? I think that he can love, because like I said, love is not a feeling. But I believe that whichever one that he likes the most, he might like one more than the other. But he know that he got to show them all love. You know what I'm saying? He got to love all of them. You know. But I do believe that one of them he favor more than the other two. You know what I'm saying? One can cook better. One can make love better. One can be, you know, that, you know,
Take care
super
of the child or something.
yeah, the dirty woman. You know what I mean? So he getting this share. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, man.
So they all sharing responsibilities.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They all getting something out of it. You know, because I just know that women are more, they're willing to share a man. They might not believe that they, you know what I'm saying? Because if you ask a woman will they share a man, they'll say, the chances are they're gonna say no.
Right.
You know what I mean? But their how can I put it? Their lifestyle says different. You know what I'm saying? Because you got women out here that some of them rather have a side dude. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me put it this way. I knew an older guy, man, and he was with this woman. He had a wife, but he had a side girl too.
Life phone.
You know what I mean? He had a side girl too. And but he was, I'm sorry about that. I didn't turn my phone off. But he had a side girl, man, but she was comfortable with being his side piece for 20 years. She was comfortable, bro. She didn't, it wasn't no complaints. I don't know, you know, what she was doing out there on the side, but she was comfortable with what she was doing. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, I know that just by experience and seeing it. You know that is a possibility, you know. But yeah, I believe that women are more, you know, acceptable than, you know, sharing a man, because a man don't want to share no woman. You know what I'm saying? I know I wouldn't want to.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because you know, us as men, man, we are like, we look at that as our property. You know what I'm saying? This is what we own. We don't want no another man's hands on what we own.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so, you know, we get jealous and I mean, bro, you want to start some mess, you mess with another man's property.
I know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, you mess with another man's property. Like a lot of these dudes, like I said, like some of my homeboys, and they was out there cheating with these girls that had other guys. Man, them dudes would have knew for a fact that they were cheating, you know, who the guy was they were cheating with. Man, it would have been all kind of big mess going on, man. All kind of big mess. But matter of fact, you know what, Rodney? I wanna actually, I got a video, man, that I actually want to show that's probably about 4 minutes long, right? But I think this will kind of like, so people, you know, I want people to feel like I'm just saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I like a video just to say how women love different than men, and it's hard for a woman not to fall in love. You know what I'm saying? When she out there cheating or she got somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But check this video out though, man. It's probably gonna be about 4 minutes. Check this video out.
So met a guy at work and we started to become friends. He was very flirtatious, gave me a lot of attention. I had just had a baby. I was about a year postpartum. And I was feeling, I mean, the weight was gone, but I was still feeling bad. I was feeling bored and frumpy, and I just wanted some excitement. And he and I became friends, and it was innocent at first. And then it gradually started to progress into something a little more inappropriate each day. You know, I worked with this guy.
Work husband.
I had to see him.
Yeah.
You know, he would walk me to my car if it was too dark at night, whatever. And we began to talk on the phone. It was over after that.
The phone.
The phone. We started talking, we became friends, and it was like, well, let's go out for a drink. I'm like, okay, cool. So then now I'm lying to my husband saying I'm going out with the girls when really I'm going to meet him. And it just gradually worked itself up from there. And I was just so enamored with this person and his personality and his charisma. And he wasn't boring. And I was excited to go to work. You know, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Wow. Oh man, like you experiencing that, it was such a new feeling.
Yes, very new. I had never felt that way before in my life, ever. Like the excitement, what I thought at the time was love. I had never felt that before, ever. I have never felt so more desired in my life, ever. And even though my husband, he was very uplifting, you're beautiful, you're this, but this was different. This was, not only did he tell me I was beautiful, but I actually felt it too. You know, when my husband would tell me, I'd be like, oh, whatever, you're supposed to say that. But when this guy, it was just different.
It was just different.
It was just different.
Even the way I hear you speak about it, you know,
Yeah.
I could tell that it sort of brings you back to that
Very
feeling,
intense.
and it's
Very intense.
very
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
So you're out for a drink, you have a drink, it goes too far.
Way too far. We started talking every single day, meeting before work, staying late after work, and it just progressed from there.
Where did y'all have sex at?
Oh, wow. At a hotel for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah. At a hotel.
You set it up like, all right, this is gonna happen.
Well, he set it up. We talked about it a lot. I was very scared because I had never stepped out in my relationship ever. So I was very, very scared, but I was willing to take the risk because that's how intense the relationship between us had got.
It's interesting that you said I never stepped out in my relationship, but you were emotionally stepping out of your relationship, and how we don't sort of factor that into like the cheating aspect, and which is probably the more dangerous thing that we could be doing, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
but I meant before him.
Yeah,
Before
yeah,
him,
no.
I had never
Yeah.
emotionally, I wasn't talking to anybody.
Yeah.
Never. When I met him, that's when it all started. The emotional cheating and then the physical cheating.
right.
Yeah.
After that hotel, we call it Pandora's box, right?
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
once you open it, it's impossible to close.
Impossible.
It's impossible. Once you open that up,
Yep.
what was the difference in being at home? What was the energy like when you went back home? What you now, like we said, we've uncovered it.
Yeah.
The forbidden. Some things are left off limits because God knows we cannot cut it off.
Can't handle it.
Right. So what was that dynamic like when you come back home and nobody knows and it's still your secret?
Well, it was exciting because it was a secret. But when I came home, I loathed coming home. I did not want to come home. I wanted to be in that excitement, that euphoria forever. I hated coming home. So it was hard. I lived a double life. I was a different person at work and with him, and I was a different person at home with my baby and with my ex-husband. It was hard. It was very exhausting, but it was so exciting and enchanting, and I did not want to stop. It became an addiction.
Was sleeping with your husband difficult?
Very.
Why?
Because I only wanted the other guy. Wow. I was so in love.
Or he was putting it on us.
You see what I'm saying? That's why, man, it's like, you know, they look at things different than we do, man. They think that they can sleep with all these guys and there's no repercussions, man. But see, they just not built like men are. You know what I'm saying? You know, because even when we look at the beginning of time, man, you know, in order to populate the earth, you know, it was one man had more than one woman. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to populate the earth.
Right.
And even when you look at it, you know, if you see, and we spoke about this many times, but if a man has sex with 3 women and they are all loyal, guess what? When they get pregnant, that man know for a fact that he got 3 children that's his. He know for a fact that his. But if you get 3 women, I mean, if you get one woman and she got 3 guys that she's sleeping with, man, she only gonna have 1 child, or she may have twins. But check this out. But she ain't gonna know who the dad is. See, that confusion within itself. That's how you know as a woman you cannot do what a man do. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time, just on what it is, paternity court. You know what I mean? Well, you got these women, they don't know who the dads are. You know what I'm saying? And but you
got 2 guys paying all these bills for this child, then find out it's not his. Then if they start making the women pay these men back, it won't be none of that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, man, it's crazy the way things are. And see, and that's another thing, and like
that's
I said,
time and investment, man. It's you done spent a lot of money on this kid that's not yours. You starting to fall in love with this child, you know what I'm saying? Because you thinking it's yours.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Okay, say for instance, let's make a scenario, right? Excuse me. Let's make a scenario. Let's say that either one of us went outside our marriage, right? And we got a woman pregnant. Okay. Do you think that I probably better not use us, but let's just say the chances that a man would tell his wife that he messed up. You know what I'm saying? What you think, if you can just guess a percentage that man, if he get another woman pregnant on his wife, that he'll tell her? What percentage you think that he'll do the right thing?
Probably about 10%.
You think it's 10?
It could be lower than that.
I mean, because
if he found out, if he knows it's his, he gonna probably take care of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Even
if he's a man, he will. If he's not a man, that's a different story.
Well, see, I'm gonna say, man, I give it 80% chance. And the reason why I said 80%, man, because you can't have that woman who carrying that child, who had that baby, she gonna want that support. See, so he may well go ahead and tell her, because it's gonna come out anyway. You know what I'm saying? But now if you put a woman, you see what I'm saying? But see, you put a woman in that situation, let's flip it, right? And let's say that the woman is pregnant by one of her side dudes, but would she tell her husband? see what I'm saying?
Think she would? You think she will?
Man, now she the one I get 10% to. Man, I don't think, man, because we see it today, bro. We see men almost every day, bro. They finding out that their 14, 15-year-old son, daughter is not theirs. You know what I'm saying? And these women, instead of them wanting to know, because a lot of these women know that these guys are not, the father of them children.
And these kids, they man be ready to slaughter the whole house, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you got to think about it. Willow, I don't believe a woman would just come up and tell the truth. Because the chances are, man, look, she been in a marriage for 10, 15 years. And all of a sudden she slipped up and got pregnant and can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? But see, like I said, you got a lot of these women, man, they smart. They'll go and have if they know they don't have too many children already and they get with a man, but they know they're going to cheat, they'll go ahead and get their tubes tied. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll have that surgery they have where they can't have children anymore. See what I'm saying? Because that's like one of the things that I believe, that when a woman cheating and she got somebody, the last thing she want is to get pregnant or get a disease. You know what I'm saying?
The man to get himself clipped. Then if she do get pregnant, he'll know it's not his. I know a guy that done that. He got himself done in case his wife was cheating. I'm like, man.
Yeah, because if you don't have all the children you're gonna have, You know what I mean? Then, you know, you can get it did. You know, but the chances of a, you know what I'm saying, that's the only way I see a woman telling the truth, man. You know, it would have to be that those extreme circumstances. Is she pregnant, or she done brought that brother home or brought her husband a disease, that she gonna have to find some kind of way to tell a lie. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people going through that every day. You know what I'm saying? You even hear about, you know, sister done got HIV because her husband, you know what I'm saying, was out there cheating, and vice versa. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you got both sides, but man, you know, I just feel like men will be more, I won't say that they won't hold it or lie, but I just, you know what I'm saying, I don't think they can hold to a lie for too long. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, hey, that's just me, man. I do not know. But I tell you what, check these out right here. When it comes to lying, because we know that one of the biggest
sin.
yeah, one of the big adultery, boy. Adultery. And you know what the trip behind the adultery, man, when you read the Bible, man, is that when you read in the commandment, it tell you not to commit adultery. Then when you go in the same commandment, when you go a little further down, it tells us not to cover our neighbor wife.
Right.
So look, hey, the Most High God had to tell them that twice, didn't it? Look, don't commit adultery. Don't cover no man's wife. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you read the commandment, he had to make sure he stressed that twice. That you do not mess with another man's wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know, and that's another thing, man. You know, I know these guys out here, you know, some guys you just can't have in your circle, man. That's why I say you got to know the cat that you hang around, because if they love women, if they weak in that area, you know what I'm saying, you got to like keep it a distance when it comes to your home. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me just share this see, can I pull it up? Little document, man. That's page 3. Let me go back to, and this is from news.com. It's really NewYorkPost.com. It says science in finding that women struggle more than men when it comes to staying faithful in relationship, right? And it says even when your marriage is good, you still miss that rush of feeling so excited you can't eat or sleep when you're having such an intense time emotionally and sexually with a new person. That's what I kept going. That's what I kept going after, and what I couldn't say no to. And this is a woman telling her story, right?
Okay.
It said that's how Annika, she's 45, from Melbourne, describes her experience with cheating, and she's far from alone. According to a growing body of research, many women in long-term relationships are sexually adventurous and have secret lovers. But this is research that they did. Now check this out. It said women are more likely than men to cheat, according to a new study, Shutterstock. The view that it's mostly men who cheat because their partner lose interest in sex is outdated. Science says that it's actually women who struggle more with monogamy because they get bored in the bedroom. It says women crave sexual variety, and while some stifle their desire, others will be unfaithful. So you'll have women that will actually try to, you know, suppress their urges. They actually want to go out here and have a secret lover, you know. But then they said the others, man, they ain't trying to suppress it.
I thought it would have been the other way around.
With the men. Let me tell you something, man. Look, and this would trip me out right here, right? It said the reason women cheat It said Martin says the myth that women cheat for emotional reasons. That's what we were talking about earlier. You know what I mean?
Right.
While men cheat for sexual reasons is also being overturned. She
Hmm.
cites research from Missouri State University on a group of women who used the Ashley Madison website specifically to cheat. It is Ashley Madison. I guess that's some kind of like
Dating site,
app.
probably.
Yeah, some kind of app. I guess you can go on, man. I know, you know, man. Look, all this stuff is like new to me. You know what I'm saying? But it said this research explodes several of our most dearly held notions about female infidelity. That women cheat only when they are unhappy in their marriages. That unlike men, they seek emotional connection, not sexual gratification. And that women just stumble into affairs, says Martin. Okay. The women study went on the site, they created a profile, they vetted candidates, they met them in person and auditioned them, right? This was a very intentional process. They wanted to find partners for sex. So these women that they studied, bro, they went on the site and in their mind, they only wanted sex. That's it. They didn't want no attachment. They didn't want to be girlfriend and boyfriend. They didn't want to, you know, let's go out and have a date after we get through with it. They didn't want none of that. They don't start acting like men. Okay. They reported being in sexless or orgasmless marriages, and they simply wanted what they couldn't get at home. But check this out right here, Rodney. I mean, Haran. But most were otherwise happily partnered or married. So these women were happily partnered. They was happily married. Haran. You see what I'm saying? They were happy in their marriage. And these affairs were a way for them to remain in their primary relationship. So in order for them to stay in their marriage and be content, they had to go out and have sex with other men or other women. You know what I mean? So there goes the myth that women who cheat are unhappily married. I told you, see, man, all this stuff is changing, man. As time go on, Haran, things get worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean? Now, this is really a trip.
Well,
It's a further exploding the myth that women are made for monogamy. The work of biopsychologist Meredith Chivers at Queen's University, Canada. Chivers and her team invited men and women to watch porn, right? While they had monitors on their bodies to measure their physical response and blood flow, which showed their sexual arousal. Straight men were mostly turned on by images of heterosexual sex and women having sex with women. But heterosexual women had a, let me see, that part that kind of messed up on. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute, Haran. Heterosexual women had a more varied arousal menu. Okay, that was here at the bottom. It said women bodies responded to men having sex with men. Look, now these women was getting aroused by looking at two men. Man, I throw up just thinking about that. Look, then it said women having sex with women, men and women having sex, and images of, you know what they, I don't even want to say the word, but right. Erection. We traditionally think men get turned on by everything, and the truth is that a woman's body responds to more sexual stimuli, says Martin. Okay, so just that in itself, bro. I mean, like I said, time has changed. Times have changed, bro. Today's women are nothing like, and I keep on saying it over and over and over and over. They're nothing like our great-great-grandmothers, bro. Those days are over with. Now, I'm not saying all women, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that's why when you read the Bible and when you go in Proverbs 31, when that was actually Solomon, you know what I mean?
Virtuous woman.
Yeah, yeah, about the virtuous woman, bro. We talk about a woman would be hard to find, brother. Man, Solomon's mother, when she was telling him this, he had to see the time that we were living in now. Because, brother, a virtuous woman is hard to find. I mean, they hard to find, brother. I mean, show me one. I mean, we know well some, you know what I'm saying? We know well, you know what I'm saying, when you really give your life over to Christ, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
and you love God with all your heart, mind, and soul. You know what I'm saying? But now, man, a lot of these women, brother, that actually say that they Proverbs 31 woman are not, they're not those women. They are like a wolf in sheep clothing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, because you know what? And I believe, this is what I believe, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I believe because I tried this. You know what I'm saying? I tried it before when back earlier, you know what I'm saying, when I was just becoming a Christian in the modern day churches, right? I tried this, brother, and I'm telling you, if a woman said that she's a Proverbs 31 woman, read scripture with her every day. Tell her you want to read a chapter and sit down and talk about it at least for about 30 to 45 minutes every night. Because if you claim you sold out for Christ, if you claim you love God like you say you do, it shouldn't be no conflict. But see, what I noticed is that a lot of them will start out like probably the first week. Now, I ain't gonna be the first week. If I'm not mistaken, probably the first after that third or fourth day, bro, they start making excuses. I'm too tired. I think you read the Bible too much. Let's do say you'll start hearing all kind of excuses, bro. That's what I noticed. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that though. If you really want to know if a woman love God like she say you do, she will have no problem with going in that Bible studying. You know what I mean? Because you know that, and me, you both know that. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get closer to Christ, bro, you got to get in that word. You got to read them scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, of course, when you're working, if you work, I can understand that. But even if you don't do it for 30 minutes, let's just say 15 minutes.
Right.
15 minutes. Let's read 2 or 3 scriptures then and just discuss it and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? If she can't do that, brother, every day or every other day, and when you start trying to want to do it, and she come up with an excuse, the reason why she can't do it, come on, bro, that's wolf in sheep clothing. That's my personal, thoughts on that. Yeah, that's my opinion. But I'm telling y'all brothers out there, and even if y'all sisters out there, if y'all want to know, that's just something that I believe that you can kind of see if that man or that woman truly love God like they say they do. Now, this ain't 100%, but this is what I noticed in my experience. You know what I'm saying? If a person love God like they say they do, they won't have no problem with reading them scriptures.
Let's open up the lines and see if we can get some calls and comments and something.
Yeah. Well, they they want to comment, man, and call in, But like I said, man, look, hey, they coming. You know what I'm saying? Hey, God gonna bring them when He ready to bring them. And really, what I'm saying? This is an opportunity just for us to sharpen iron. Iron sharpen iron.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So, hey, they gonna come, man. They gonna come. But one thing I do know, Haran, is that even though we may not have a lot of involvement when we screaming, when I'm going back looking at like my the Facebook, all the social media platform we screaming off of, I have people, really liking the video or leaving comments and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Good.
Yeah. So people just got to get familiar with us, and they got to know, we got to be consistent when we say we coming on at a certain time. Like Sundays 8 o'clock is probably one of the best times for us. Well, I know for me anyway. You know what I mean? So it really gives us a chance all day to actually prepare what we're gonna talk about and stuff like that. So
Yeah, cause in the morning I normally try to do my yard work or something on Sundays and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we use them time to just build up and get stuff together.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm down with you now. Comment, you know what I'm saying? Call in, I mean, that would make the show go on. You got engagement,
yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
so yeah, I definitely agree with you, my brother. Definitely agree with you. So, yeah, man. So, that's why I said that it's hard for women to tell the truth, bro. And that's what I really, really wanted to do. I want certain topics, Haran, people are not come online, you know what I'm saying, to really open up. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the questions that we, may ask can probably endanger a lot of their relationships. You know what I mean? Because I would like to know, can a woman tell the truth? And I like to have a woman point of view. Can a woman love two men at the same time? That would be good to know. You know what I mean? Me personally, from a man point of view, I think it's impossible for a woman to love two men at the same time. Because, like I said before, man, love is not a feeling. Love is a commandment. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to love regardless. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And Stacy Crowder, nice to see you. So you believe that a woman can love two men at the same time? I like to hear your view on that. So I mean, why do you believe that? If you don't mind me asking, why do you believe that? It's possible, of course. She said it's possible, of course. Okay. What you think about that, Haran? We got a sister. Oh, okay. She said because I have. Okay. All right. So you have loved two men at the same time. If you don't mind me asking, are you married now, or are you with somebody? So you have to transfer. If you write that down. But for different reasons in a different way. Okay, but for different reasons in a different way.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that is exactly what does that mean? Yeah, because that is kind of
different reason and different way.
Yeah,
abusive relationship or what?
Yeah, like yeah, because I like to know, like, I mean, do you actually love them equal? I mean, your feelings for both of them are the same. And I guess that's why she's saying a different reason, different way. Kind of like what we were saying earlier for, men, how we can have multiple women. I have loved one spiritually connected. Let me put what she said, Haran. She said, I have loved one spiritually connected, and I have loved the only one emotionally.
Okay.
Okay. And these were two guys that you were that you actually love or looked at as someone like a boyfriend. They were close on that level, I assume. Can you see?
She said spiritually. Yeah, I can see it. She said spiritually. I'm looking at the one where she was talking about spiritually connected. What was that one about? Is it somebody she went to church with, or they just connected more spiritually?
Okay. Yeah, I guess she loved one spiritually and she loved the other one emotionally. So I'm assuming, I'm gonna tell you what I think now, because you know what I mean. It'd probably be better if you called in, but you know, we can definitely roll with the text with the messaging, right? But I'm looking at spiritual. Like you got one guy that you like. Communications was very solid. Okay. So, because when you emotionally involved, man, you know, it's like, how
That
can
could
you?
be just spiritual, emotional,
Yeah, but
connected.
both of them, you know what I'm saying, like became physical. Okay, they were long distance. Yeah, in my opinion, I don't think long distance can't. You know what I mean? I don't think long distance can't, man. States, I don't believe long distance really can't.
She was traveling to see this person,
I think she was.
just communicating online.
Yeah, I think both of them were long distance and probably just phone conversation stuff like that. Are we right about that? It was more like a internet phone. I saw one more than the other. Okay, so not online. She said not online.
Oh.
So now I'm gonna ask you something that may gonna be private. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. You know what I mean? But were you intimate with both? And you don't have to answer that. You know what I'm saying? If you choose not to. Yeah, because that's like, I know. Yes, one more than the other. She said, yeah. Yeah, she said yes, man. So okay. Hey, we appreciate your honesty. You know what I mean? So we got a sister that said that, that hey, you can love, two men at the same time.
Give her props for calling in.
Yeah, we appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had my little sound. I give you some hand claps. We appreciate it. Yeah. So I mean, well, hey man, like I said, man, things are changing. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's good to hear it from a woman point of view. You know what I mean? Because as men, we don't know everything.
Yeah, men, they probably too scared to call in.
You know what? They'll probably call in, but this is what she last post she put up, Haran. She said, I saw one of them about 3 to 4 times a year.
Mm.
Yeah. So the deal is like, let me ask you this right here, Stacey. Okay, she said that relationship wasn't as solid as the other one. Okay. She said that relationship wasn't as solid as the other one. Man, so okay. So the one you seen 3 or 4 times out of the year, that was not better than the other person, right? So my thing would be, man, yeah, you definitely have to be, man, that would be something. And this is at the same time. So, but don't most women want a man to themselves?
She said they both was long distance or what? Or one was
she said both relationships were long distance.
wow.
She saw one more than the other.
If you don't mind, what city she from?
Oh, he was the one I took trips with. Okay. So is that what they call a sugar daddy? Was that the sugar daddy that took you on the trips? That's the name they give the older guys now. They want to date younger women. But yeah. She probably not gonna say we won't get in no trouble and nothing like this. So it might be best she don't tell us to sit in or the state. Oh man, okay. I guess she about it.
What she say?
She put on here. One was in Edenton and one was in Lithonia. So she
Okay,
up in,
that's
she up in
Georgia. It's in Georgia.
yeah, she in Georgia. Well, yeah.
Georgia.
Those was not considered really long distance there. You know, because
Nah.
both of them are in Georgia. You know, so man, she said, "No, he wasn't no sugar." I said, "Now, okay." Let's see what she said on this one. She says, now I'm out of both relationships. I'm married to a Nigerian. Okay. All right. So you have
African.
yeah, you got your African brother. Okay. Make 1 year. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. Yeah. It's always better when you just with one person. Trying to be with all too many people is just too many emotions.
The Most High will bless you more.
He said he a Igbo man also.
He Igbo. He Israelite.
Israelite, Hebrew. Okay, I'm living. Okay. You see that? All right, you see, she put on there where she from. I ain't gonna put that one on the screen though. I don't want nobody, I try to.
I don't know where she's from. I didn't see that. I didn't see where she's somebody. She was a happy relationship and married with a Nigerian.
Yeah, she from my hometown.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she from my hometown.
Well, yeah. She'll be blessed. She'll be blessed with this one, and hope everything is well with it.
Yeah, it's hard, when and she put on. I'm gonna show you what she put up. So yes, I really had to pray myself away from the other two. Yeah, because once that lifestyle, man, it's like it can be addictive. You know what I mean? Yeah. It can be addictive, and they were more dedicated to alcoholism. Yeah.
All she had to do is put her faith in Most High. He would have done it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. She said they was more dedicated to alcoholism, so they was big on drinking and stuff like that.
So they wasn't really church goers. Sound like she was a church going, wasn't he?
Yeah. Distance shouldn't have been an issue. She said she highly blessed. Yeah, you are. You know what I mean? And yeah, you doing right. Especially just being with one. Having, one man, one husband, and for a woman anyway, yeah, exactly. God's been my keeper. Yeah, exactly. Because it's not good for a woman to have multiple guys. It's just some things that, as men and women, we got different, how can I put it? We have different, in other words, it's just a negative name can be attached.
That's to the women.
Yeah, to the women versus the man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if a man, like we said earlier, a man can go out and sleep with 100 women.
Even though they both wrong, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can go out there and sleep with 100 women, and guess what? They would not have only thing they'll probably say that man a hoe. You know what I mean? Or that he, you know what I'm saying? He's just a hoish man. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that man can still marry a woman. You know what I'm saying? But for a woman to go out there and sleep with a man, multiple men like that, it does something to her. For one, her pair bonding. You know what I'm saying? Because when a woman sleep with multiple men, she compares. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a woman, but I know you probably ain't been out there like that. But most women that really done been out here in these streets and slept with like multiple dudes, they know that they compare every man.
That name follows him. That name follows him.
You know what I mean? And so it's hard for that woman to bond against any man after that. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, and not trying to be too graphic, I was with them. She said her soul was empty when she was with them. Yeah, she said it was a tribe though. Being with them two guys she was with.
Right.
She said it was a tribe.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, she couldn't consider the two a solid relationship. Yeah, it just ain't meant for, women to be out there like that. Not to be, having, that many guys are trying to commit the two guys. It just, women just weren't built to do that.
It's hard
You know
just for a man to shit with you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But
With
see,
two
we
women.
look at things different. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for a man, like I said, even if we got a main girl, but we get another woman pregnant, we know how to separate the two. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that probably be stressful for us is, paying our extra money somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it really don't affect us mentally like that. And we can keep going. We don't like get attached. But
Emotion.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? We don't get attached to, we just don't be in our emotions like that. For a man, we can have side women, man, and sleep with as many women as we can sleep with.
I wouldn't mean nothing to you.
Yeah, it wouldn't mean nothing. But it only gonna be just that one. It's gonna be that one that's gonna have our heart. And that's the one we're gonna break our neck for. I mean, I'm telling you that the thought process when it comes to us as men is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't understand it. You know what I mean? It's just that, and like I gave the example, if we got like 3 and 4 cars, guess what? We know we got one car that's our favorite. We love the other two, but it's just that one we really love that one.
Drive. Really love to drive that one.
Yeah, we love to drive that one. Yeah, and she was just saying that she Stacy Haram was just saying that she tried to help the the brothers who she was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I've never been involved with a person who loved to drink. Yeah. Yeah, I was one of them guys, and that was pretty much in high school, man. That's something that we love doing, drinking. You know what I mean? We used to really just, that was like part of,
even though we love to drink, but we didn't let it control us like to that extent to where it sound like she's talking though.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like these dudes may have been like straight
Pretty much alcoholics.
Yeah, like every day, it's bad.
They just got to drink.
Yeah,
the bottle meant more to them than the woman did.
Yeah, I mean, when you find a dude drinking early in the morning before he even go to work, oh no, he got a serious problem.
Yeah,
I do know. You know what I'm saying? Them out of my life. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I know you are glad. I know you glad. And we probably got a little delay. Also,
most high, glad for you.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? To come up out of that life, you know what I'm saying, and just be around that environment, because that's not a good environment. And like I said, one thing about sisters, man, y'all are blessed. If you guys didn't sleep around with a lot of men, man, y'all blessed, man. Y'all are blessed. Because I'm telling you, I know for a fact, men love women that don't have, if I can say, a high body count. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in today's world that we live in now, man, almost everybody is having sex. You know what I'm saying? They don't have some point in time in their life, man, they may have slept with 2 to 3 people. But most men, if they truthful, they do not want a woman that had sex with multiple women. It's a big difference. And like I said, as men, we are, how can I put it? When we date you, or we say that we girlfriend and boyfriend, or if we marry you, we consider you guys to be like property. You know what I'm saying? And that's not, it may be a bad word to use, but I'm just trying to show you how we feel about a woman who we love. You know what I'm saying? We don't want
not in a way of controlling them, but
not to being like in control, or what they call male chauvinist or whatever,
right.
Or abusive or anything like that. It's just that we want to have that diamond that every man want. We don't want something that every man done had. You know what I mean? No man want that. Don't no man want to walk in a restaurant or walk in a sports bar or in a club and all the brothers that's standing on the wall laughing because they don't been with their woman, you know what I mean, that we bringing in there now. All these guys don't have them.
He think he got something. He think he got something good and find out she was the neighborhood hoe.
Yeah, I mean, put it in straight up words. I mean, that what she was. But men don't want that. We want women that you know what I'm saying? We just want a woman that didn't go out there and abuse herself like that, abuse her body like that. We don't want that. You know, just like we don't want hair weave, we don't like the makeup, and we don't like none of that stuff, man.
We want that natural beauty.
Natural beauty. Always. And man, I'm telling you, bro, I know they're probably gonna throw the topic, a little off, but I remember growing up, brother, that I didn't even know women wore weave. Hair weave.
Right.
I mean, man, because when I first came into when I first realized women were wearing hair weave is when I was probably maybe in the 10th grade, bro. And this one girl that I was dating, you know what I'm saying? I was dating her. She was going to another school. I was at another school, you know what I mean? So she stayed cross town. I stayed on another side. So I go and see her, you know what I'm saying, man? She had long, pretty hair. I didn't know nothing about no hair weave. You know what I mean? But
right.
I used to give her pictures and I show them to the other girls in my class. And I'd be like, yeah, this my, you know what I'm saying? This my girlfriend. You know what I mean? Showing her off, showing how long her hair is and stuff like that.
I know her.
Hey, look, now it kind of made me mad, man. But one of the girls gonna tell me about boy, that's hair weave she got in her head. And man, I got so mad at her, man. I cussed her out and everything. I'm telling her, like, you a lie. My girl ain't got no hair weave. You know what I mean? And man, I tell you what, Haran, man, I went to see her about two or 3 weeks later. Because she was already getting me ready off of phone conversations to let me know that she had cut her hair. So I'm like, you didn't cut it off, did you? You know what I'm saying? She's saying like she cut it down or whatever. So I'm thinking, because it was long. It was all the way down to her back.
Right.
So I'm thinking she probably talking about cutting it, maybe to just above her shoulder.
Right.
You know what I mean? But man, I went over there, man. She had how can I put it? She had that short hairstyle like Anita Baker.
A bob or something.
Yeah, bro. I was so mad at her, man. I was like, I was pissed off. Like, where your hair? You know what I mean? Where your hair?
You're one of them guys that was into hair, man.
Man, because I didn't know anything about weed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers didn't know anything about women weren't wearing that stuff like that. Well, as far as I knew, you know what I'm saying?
The older women was wearing probably wigs or something, but other than that, young girls wasn't wearing nothing like that.
Yeah, they weren't wearing nothing like that. You're right. The older women were putting the wigs on. But man, I was dumbfounded. And how I ended up finding out that it was hair weave was that she after she told me she cut her hair, then 2 weeks later, her damn hair long again. So I'm like, man, what kind of witchcraft is this? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Well, man, I was mad as hell, man. I was like, damn. So I had to go back to school, tell my homegirl who was in the class with me. She told me it was weed. So, man, I had to go back and tell her, but I did not want to tell her. Bro, I did not want to tell her.
Right.
I didn't want to tell her, but man, I told her, man, we just fell out laughing in the class, man. I was like, oh my goodness. And man, I looked at that girl different from that point on, man.
Wow.
Hey, look, she said she probably Sister Stacy said she probably was already bald.
Yeah.
I tell you what, she treated the hell out of me. I was disappointed that man. That was like, man, that hurt me, man. I ain't gonna lie. But man, I bragged about her. I was like, man, damn, boy, she had some pretty hair. Man, I thought it was her hair, boy. I was like, man, she got Indian in her blood. I She got Indian in her blood, Haran.
But
Man, come to find out she had that hair weed, man. Oh my goodness, it messed me up. But now, you know what I mean? It's to the point now, it's like, how can I put it? Like
that's part of the lie they be telling. Oh yeah, that's my hair.
See, that's something but see, they can't hide it now because now that you know what I'm saying, we know. We can look now, but I became so good at spotting weed out now. Man, I think I'm a pro. If they ever made anything, you know, made a job where you can apply to be a weed inspector, oh, I'll be that man. I'll be that man. Cause I got years of experience in that. You know what I mean? I got years of experience. I can point them out. Some on look hard. I'm like, hold on. If you shake your head and that damn thing don't move, oh no, that is not your damn hair. You know what I mean? You know, but I ain't
you probably got Stacey laughing, but
hey man, yeah, see over there, the ugliest and most ridiculous thing nowadays, or the oh my goodness, Stacey. You know, I got, but they gonna give you hell, Stacey. They said the ugliest and most ridiculous thing nowadays are the eyebrows. They look like Stacey.
Not the eyebrows, eyelashes.
Man,
eyelashes. You talking about the eyelashes?
Yeah, man, them damn things. Man, I never seen something so long before.
Bro, they got wiper blades.
Bro, they look like drag queens though. You know what I'm saying? When you look, I mean, you seen them old thing, RuPaul, you to be wearing all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was you to see a lot of the drag queen back, you know, when we were coming up, when they were actually like cross dressing.
I think I told you what they said that was for when back in the day, the whores that wore eyelashes, they said they was used to keep the sperm out.
Oh man, yeah, that's disgusting. You know what, man? You know what, bro? I was putting that past, but damn, man. I mean, is it getting to that point? And you're right, it's too unnatural. It don't even look good. I'm talking about you can't help but when you look at it, you know that, man, ain't no way in the hell your eyelash is that long. No way.
I mean, touching the eyelashes, touching the forehead.
I ain't gonna say, I'm telling you, man, I ain't gonna lie. I went to a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, and bro, I went up, and it wasn't busy in that restaurant, so I just walked up to place my order. And I'm telling you, man, I thought the girl was damn asleep. You know what I'm saying? Her eyelash was so long, I thought her eye would close. I did. I thought she was damn asleep. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know, maybe she gonna, open her eyes or something like that. But man, she seen me. I don't know how she saw me, bro. I'm talking about, I don't understand it, bro. I do not understand it. You know, I'm like, but man, that's just too much, man. That's too much. Now, I don't understand you. You know, I can have some kind of sympathy if you young. You know what I'm saying? You maybe under 23, maybe. You know, but man, when you start,
that's too young to be having it on anyway. To me.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But the sad part is when you see women over 35 with it on, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but they took the ways, as like they said, they took the ways of the heathens, man. Only remember back in the days, only white women was wearing long hair, weave, and whatever, and eyelashes. Yeah. Now black women just like they had to take on that identity of the white women because it seemed like the men was going towards the white women. So they said, well, we got to compete against them. So it's like, just be yourself. You ain't got to wear all that because I guarantee you, a man gonna like you better if you be yourself.
Yeah, because bro, I'm just saying, I mean, when we growed up, bro, we were used to the afro. You know, they wore braids and afro. Yeah, they're natural hair.
Yeah.
I remember that, man. And ultimately, that was probably when I started getting a little higher up in high school, I started seeing a change. Yeah, I started seeing the change. Yeah, Stacey, they were too young, but man, things have just changed. You know what I'm saying? And it's style, man.
Sign of the times, things are changing.
Yeah, and I mean, shoot, man, and that's why I said And see, that fall right in line with what we saying. Can women tell the truth? You know what I mean? Because if you got on hair weave or wearing fake eyebrows, that's a lie. You know what I'm
Eyelash.
saying? Makeup is a lie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just keep it natural. Let a man, if a man gonna love you, he gonna love you for who you are. I'm not trying to.
A lot of women really don't need. A lot of women don't need makeup or mascara because they already natural beauty. Black women always been natural beauty.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why they gotta straighten their hair or even wear they weave, man. I'm like, no, man, you put your hair in them puffs or whatever. You could be professional.
I just want to know. I just wonder if I don't know if as Stacy, if that could be something like a low self-esteem
for the hair weave.
Yeah, to be all that doing all that stuff like that is that like self-esteem issue? She would think.
Oh no, Sister Stacy, what you think? Let me see. She put something up. Can you see her on?
No, I'm waiting for it to come up on my computer screen.
Okay.
I can't see it.
I'm gonna read it. It said, I get the most compliments on my short hair. They always say that they appreciate and they like my style. The men. They say that other female wear hats and waves. Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, men appreciate it, man. Men appreciate your natural.
I'm looking at her picture. Her hair look like it's short on that picture she got.
Yeah, she said she got a short, hairstyle.
Yeah.
Females like to imitate other. Yep, I agree with you. They do, and that's what that what gets me is when I see a woman that says she pro-black, she love being black, she love a black race.
With a white man.
Yeah, but got her hair straight, and don't want to wear it natural.
How can you be pro-black and you dating a white man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she right. She don't feel like the women of other races. And that's what I'm like, man, but they trying to be like, what I'm saying? They trying to be like our sisters. You know what I mean? They trying to be like, and that's what I'm like, man.
Tanning and stuff.
Yeah, blonde hair. Hair that's imposingly too long. Yeah,
that's one thing. That's one thing I cannot stand, seeing a black woman with blonde hair, red hair, pink hair, because they got that from a white woman.
Yeah, man. You know what? I don't even think they were wearing that like that. I don't know the hell they get that from.
And white women always put color in their head, man. Something.
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah. You know what? You damn so right too. Yep, she right. She boy, look. She boy said, and those are the women that have their noses in the air. You showed that, and we just said something about that earlier, Sister Stacy. We said something about that earlier. How what I'm saying? Women like that, they just, they're not trying to improve themselves. You know what I mean? They're not trying to. I'm not knocking any woman that works at a restaurant or at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? You doing something, at least you're working. You know what I'm saying? You trying to provide. But my thing is that when you start thinking that you better than the man that's on your level, you know what I mean? That would kind of get me, It is. It's a disgrace to our heritage, but man, they don't want to, you right, turn around and go out in public wearing bedroom clothes and slippers.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, man, if you want to see something worse than that, Sister Stacy, man, I seen grown men, walk out the house with damn pajama pants on. Man, I ain't gonna sit and tell you no lie, but that made me so mad. I don't know, you seen that, Haran? You seen them dudes walking around with that mess on, man?
I seen them with bonnets on their head.
Man, you kidding me, dude, bro?
Yeah, man,
come on, man. I mean, man, we don't
fell off,
bro. I just don't, man. We just don't. I don't even have the words.
God look at us in disgrace, like, man, my people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I can see when they were talking about when they talking about when Christ was was born, and the people were like, you know, what can come out of Bethlehem? You know what I'm saying? How bad the people were, like, man, what good can come out of there? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know you got folks looking at our race like, man, what good can come out of the black race? You know, by the way we carry ourselves, man. But you know, but at least we got, you know, sisters like you, Stacey, and other sisters that, you know, that's out there trying to still,
real.
Yeah, keeping it real and still, you know what I'm
Stay
saying?
stay true to your race.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and promoting us in a positive way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Promoting us in a positive way. You know, so we appreciate that, man. And you know, a lot of times, like I said, you know, we as men, you know, let me put it this way. Sometimes it may look like I come down on women a lot, but I know I have to get the women to change. You know what I mean? Because when it comes to single parent, when the woman is the main one that lead in the households, and they're the single parents, you know what I'm saying? If the women can stop opening up their legs to these no good dudes, you know what I'm saying, and start requiring that these guys marry them, they can help the men get in place. You know what I'm saying? It'll make the man do, you know what I'm saying? If he want to be with you now, he know that he got to put an effort in. He know that you want a ring on your finger. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Yeah, he got to come correct. You know, so I try to get on the sisters, man, because man, y'all sisters, man, y'all don't realize it. Some of y'all do, but y'all got a lot of power. A lot of power. And I'm gonna give you an example of that, man, because I was in the store probably a few weeks ago, and man, it was a big dude. I'm talking about, dude was big, bro. I mean, somebody like him, bro. I had to grab a bat or something to try to beat this joker. If me and him would ever get the fight, you know what I'm saying? But the funny part, Haran, with this him, man, that as big as this dude was, this girl was cussing him out. And bro, she wasn't no more than probably about 5'4". He was a little bitty thing. And all I can see of this dude, like he was just balled up in a submissive stage. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. And that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man. I looked at it and I was saying to myself, like, damn, boy, what is it that these women got? I mean, that can like put a chain on a dude that would destroy, you know, 2 or 3 guys all at one time, but she got all this power. Okay. You see, let's see. She said, I was a single parent of 3 children. Okay. So it can be done, being successful.
Of course.
Yeah. And she said, I'm post that. Says I've been an aircraft mechanic since 1996. Now my daughter has followed my footsteps. We both work at the Air Force Base, run around Air Force Base. It's all in the mindset. I agree with
she was in the military.
She probably was, I don't know. But I know, yeah. But I know a lot, you know, being, you know, down in Macon and Ronald Robins, you know, they do have the Air Force Base. So you can go to like tech schools and stuff like that, or you can get hired on, you know, but the base is good at, you know, hiring like, if I can say civilians and stuff like that. You know, I actually got my degree. I got my bachelor's degree from Embry-Riddle's on the Air Force Base. So yeah, they're totally, I mean, it's a different environment. I really loved it, man. Even though I wasn't part of the military, you know what I'm saying? But I really love the environment. But that's good, Stacey. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you had to be an example for your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's actually it's research that was done that daughters actually take after their mothers. You know, if their mother treated them a certain type of way, in a negative way, that they are also when they have children, they would treat them the same way, if not worse. You know, so and that's why it's not good. That's why it's so good to have a mother, a father, and a mother in a home, because you have that balance. You know what I'm saying? You have that balance, because like I said, as men, we're gonna come hard. You know what I mean? We're gonna come hard. And that woman, you know what I'm saying, you guys are gonna, when we come too hard or may overdo it, you are the one to like do that nurturing. You kind of, you know what I'm saying? We work one and one, you know what I'm saying? We work together. You know
As
what I mean?
one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? As one. So that child, cause see, you can go to that child like, it might, just like your son, and he might be like, Mom, Dad is just so hard on me. He don't understand what I be dealing with. See, Mom can always back it up. You know what I'm saying? She can always back it up and say, no, it ain't that he hates you. He just want to, he's showing you that life is hard. Nobody's going to give you anything. You got to go out here and get it. You know what I'm saying? And as men, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, you know what I'm saying? We got to, especially when it comes to boys, you got to be tough with boys, man.
It don't mean you gotta go out and steal it either. You know what I'm saying? To get it. It don't mean you gotta go out and take it from somebody else. So some people misunderstand that go out and get it. No, you gotta go out and get it. It don't mean you gotta go out and take somebody else's or steal it.
Yeah. Yeah. And she says, I was the mother and the father. Got to earn it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's understandable.
Yeah.
When the father ain't there in the house.
Yeah, when the father is not there, but a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, like and some other things that I did, a lot of that stem from, what if I can say what the government actually pushed. But they did a study, man, that like welfare it wasn't really supposed to be anything permanent. Welfare was, you know what I'm saying? Welfare was, was given in a time when, if something was to happen to the economy, then the welfare was only supposed to hold your family over to a certain point. You know
so
what I'm
you
saying?
Get a job or something like that, but it went further than that.
Yeah. So what they started doing in the study, they realized that the black women, instead of them, just using it temporary, they started using it permanent. You know what I'm saying?
Still, even though they use it permanent, but it's more whites on welfare than there's blacks.
Yeah, but see, I hear women say that, man. But I mean, what difference does that make?
Because they always try to downplay the blacks, and there's more whites on it than anything.
Yeah, but I mean, still. But see, I don't see who we see abusing it though.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Who we see abusing it? Who is it affecting? Welfare did
the one they showing is blacks. It's always they're gonna be what they gonna show.
But okay, but think about it.
They try to say they're the one got most of the kids on welfare.
Yeah, but you don't. Even though we might can say that it's a lot of whites on welfare. You know what I mean? But we know that it's a negative impact when it comes to us. I don't see. Prime example. I don't see white women saying that they're independent. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of sisters saying they're independent. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm saying, the negative effects, even though, you know what I'm saying, because they can make an argument that, whites are on welfare, but what difference does it make? You know what I'm saying? It still is not beneficial to our community. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're not, it's like we're on a crutch. You know what I'm saying? That we can't even, it's just like a baby. You know what I'm saying? If you continue to let that baby stay in that stroller, he or she'll never learn how to walk on his own. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the welfare is like when I look at it for our people.
It's crippled
us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I can say that, you know what I'm saying, when I was growing up, and like I mentioned before, we stayed near the projects. You know what I'm saying? And I had friends that were girls that stayed in the project that I knew, and even girls I was talking to. You know what I'm saying? I seen where they were raised in a project. Then when we got older and graduated and continued on with our life, I go back and they're in the project. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they don't left their mama apartment and they end up getting their own apartment and having children. And now you see their children doing the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was designed. That's how it designed.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, bro. So even when you ride around, which they actually are getting rid of projects, period. You know what I'm saying? But when you ride around the projects, even when we were younger riding around the project, brother, we didn't see as many white people there. I can count on my hand how many white people I seen out of about 5 or 6 different projects. You know what I'm saying? These were like majority of our people, single women. You know what I'm saying? With a house full of children. You know what I mean? So
I know where I'm from, it was a mixture lived in the projects. At one of the projects I stayed in anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. See, now down south, man, you know, down this way, well, I know especially from where I'm from. And I mean, you just didn't see that many like that. You know.
And you might go to the other side of another project, you might see it all black. Then you go to another project, you might see another mixture, but most so black.
Yeah, yeah. And that you know, and that's true, I guess, depending on the area you're at. But you know, it still didn't benefit us, you know what I'm saying? So but Haran, man, we went over our 2-hour mark. So yeah, I don't know if you want to try to hey, we enjoyed the conversation, Stacey. We appreciate you, hey, you know, giving us some insight. So you know what I mean? I guess I got to say, I know the answer to the question
next week.
yeah. So we're trying to make this thing every Sunday around 8 o'clock. So we enjoy not only just Stacey, but all the other guys, whoever you guys are that's viewing. We appreciate you guys viewing the podcast and stuff like that. Like I said, you know, everything is going to get better. It takes time, you know. Call in, message, you know, you can do comments, you know what I'm saying, whatever's comfortable for you. If you guys want to be a guest on our show, you can also do that. Because you can cam up. We can put you on camera and put you on screen with us. You know, if you want to, you know, have any insight, anything you might want to share, you know what I'm saying, just you know, just give us a call and let us know. We'll be glad, you know, to put you out there. You know, but we appreciate you guys, man. We couldn't do this without you all. And you know, the whole deal is trying to build our people back up. You know, and we got to start, you know, you got to start from the bottom. You know, we got to get our women to be modest women, dress modest. You know what I'm saying? Stop all this what is thought culture. And we got to get our men, you know what I'm saying, to be men again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and not women. You know, but I understand why a lot of because I had to break away from that. You know what I'm saying? To have you a man, but you have some kind of and when I said break away, when we ain't talking about men that actually trying to pursue being a woman. But we just saying that, you know, when you get men that grow, you know, just honor their mama all the time. You know, sometimes you end up getting some of her ways. You don't realize it, but you do. You know, but when you start becoming a man and look at yourself and, you know, and start realizing that, hey, man, you know what? I shouldn't be acting the way I'm acting. Or I shouldn't be in my emotion and feelings like this. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be getting mad at each other about silly stuff, you know. So, you know, it just need to be a change. But I know that's something that as men, older guys like us, you know, we got to tell the young man, you know what I'm saying, share our experiences and talk about it, you know, because I believe, man, is, you know, we can get our black men to love God more, then everything else will fall in place. You know what I'm saying? I believe it got to start with the men.
Each one teach one.
Yeah, exactly. You got anything you want to say, Haran, before we end the show?
No, you pretty said it all, man. You good.
Okay. All right. Well, peace and blessings, man. We love all you guys, man. And if you guys got sons, if y'all have sons, start letting them read the book of Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. Those particular books would definitely help them grow into manhood. I'm telling you, those are like wisdom scriptures, you know. So they work for me. You know what I'm saying? I had, like I said, they works. Yeah, you get into the scripture, it works. So, you may want to, you know, try that, help them out as a man, and put them in boxing class also. You know what I'm saying? To build them up.
Some type of sports, yeah.
Yeah, some type of sport, manly thing. Or every man should know how to fight. You know, so and don't y'all sisters look when he get knocked down, don't start crying. Let him get up by itself, okay? Let him get up by itself. But peace and blessings. We love you guys, man. Y'all have a blessed night, and we will see you guys.
Have a blessed night. Hopefully you tune in next week.
Yes, man. Yeah, there you go, Ron. Stacey, you have a blessed night. We appreciate you, sister. All right, peace. We love y'all. See y'all most high willing next Sunday, 8 o'clock.
Most high willing.